One. Boo.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to week 8 of Euro Music.
Hey, ladies.
And
Brittany, it's
gentlemen.
gentlemen too.
And gentlemen.
Oh, I'm on a He-Man Woman Haters Club.
Okay, period.
Not tonight, not tonight, not tonight. All
Matter
right,
of fact,
y'all.
I'm gonna close my door. Y'all go ahead. Continue. I'm closing my door.
Yeah, it's week 8. I'm the host tonight, Tanisha.
She is.
Why did I think Brittany was the host this whole time? Okay, period. Clock it. Come on, Tanisha.
Brittany hosted last week, Hillary.
Just here, babe.
Okay, all right.
Just
We
here
all
for
just
the ride.
posted. We all just posting through. All right.
Yeah.
So that's Brittany. Brittany, raise your hand.
Hi.
That's Hillary. Hillary, raise your hand.
Very.
So yeah, let's get right into it. First off, y'all all right today, ladies? How everybody doing?
All right.
Okay. Hillary?
Busy day at work. So it's a lot mentally, but everything's fine. When I say
First.
everything fine, the house probably burning down, but everything is
It'll be all right. We'll worry about it
great.
when we get to the house.
We'll worry about
Right.
it when we get to the house, babe.
Ain't worry about it.
Okay.
What?
Brittany, sprinkle everybody in. Let them know we on the podcast for an hour. You know what I'm saying? Just give us an hour. That's all I need. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. Okay, so
Tanisha! Y'all, okay, sidebar before we get started. So I sent Tanisha an article. And I call her Tanisha. Her name is really Tanisha. But last night I sent her an article.
y'all, Hillary really made me curse. And I'm trying to stop.
Ooh,
And
who
I'm
is that?
really trying to stop cussing, but go ahead, Hillary, tell them what you did.
Okay, the short version is it came across my desk that like some rabbits or something in Colorado, maybe they got these like tentacles on their face and it looks awful. Like either way, it gave me the heebie jeebies. And if I was gonna have to be horrified, why would Tanisha also not be horrified? And the way that girl cursed, ridiculous.
Because I was so confused, y'all. First off, when she sent it to me, I was asleep because I am an hour ahead of them. So first thing I opened my eyes to this morning is these
Yeah,
weird.
I can't lie. I'd have cussed out too. I would
Yeah.
have.
And so
And that's what made it so funny
let,
because
let me let me
she
tell
was
y'all what she
livid.
did. Yeah, she gonna say we talking like about something completely different, and she says, why didn't you respond to my article?" And before I knew it, I said, "Why in the would I?" Before I could even stop it, y'all, it came out because why would you do that? Like
And
you Hillary pretty much knows my schedule, so I'm pretty sure she knew when she sent it I was asleep and that was gonna be the first thing I woke up to.
for
And so
sure.
if I didn't respond, why would you bring it up? Why would you?
Yeah, I was cackling.
Yeah, I wasn't. I wasn't. I was pissed. Who wants to see that first thing in the morning? I'm waking up trying to thank God for that waking me up this morning, and I see these creatures.
Yeah, it was. I'm gonna see if I can pop up a picture. It was awful.
What you told her, Nee? Why would you?
Why? I ain't say why would
You
I
said
said
one.
why in the
Oh,
and
that girl
she
funny me.
screamed like it was funny, and I was so serious. Why would I?
I've been crying laughing too.
Yeah, it was. It was hysterical. I
Nah,
thought it
Hillary,
was.
don't do that
Great.
no more, man. For real, dog. For real.
I
Come
thought it
on,
was
man.
great.
So, all right, let's jump into it, y'all, because I don't plan on holding y'all too long tonight.
Okay.
All right, for the icebreaker today, I wanted to do something fun, something cutesy. So we're gonna do a who's most likely to friend edition. So, so this is how we gonna play it because, like, when I start talking, y'all mics get muted. So we gonna do numbers. So, When I say whatever it is, who's most likely to, we gonna hold up a number, and we just gonna go in age order. So I'll be number one, Brittany number two, Hillary number three. So when I say
Cause
what it
I'm the
is,
young one, young tenderoni baby. Keep going.
is that necessary?
Yeah.
Hey. So anyway, back to the instructions. I'm gonna say a thing like who's most likely to and whatever, and we're gonna just hold up a finger, one, two, or three, or we can do all of them.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
So
y'all
I'm
ready?
number 3.
You
Yeah.
number three, Brittany number two, I'm number one.
I got you.
Okay. So, um, let's just dive right in. Who do y'all think is most likely to go skinny dipping?
Yeah, that would be some adventurous. Yeah.
Who do y'all think is most likely to go to jail? Who do
We
y'all
been there
think,
before.
Hillary? You ain't got to tell that girl business. Who do y'all think? Who do
That's
y'all
how we
think is?
stuck beside you though. We stuck
Y'all
We
beside
did.
you.
Y'all did. Y'all ain't let me see. Y'all ain't let me see a shift change.
who do y'all think is most likely to start in a reality show?
Think all we want all.
Cause my
What?
family is hysterical. Hey.
Hold on, y'all.
Hey, Took,
Be me. Hey.
what you doing?
Doing? What?
You was good today?
Uh-huh.
I'm so proud of you.
Why you eat
Thank
your
you.
finger like that?
He wants something. Go ask your best friend to help you. I'm on the podcast.
Oh, no.
What?
No.
You what?
No.
You know. Okay, well go ask him to help you. I'm busy.
No.
Why?
Okay.
Because what?
You gotta shove his head in the door.
Br-
All right, go on. I'm on the podcast.
Okay.
Get your little ass on. Go and close my door. That one.
Okay. That baby play all day. You close that door, you know he's sticking that middle finger up.
Eels. Okay.
okay. So who's most likely to date their boss?
Can I stay out? Can I go? No one.
Yeah, I don't.
I wouldn't know that.
Okay. Who's most likely to drop a Bible verse during the argument?
God sake.
Most likely to travel to an exotic place. That's me, of course. Most likely to get a sugar daddy. Brittany, how many you got up? Okay. Okay. I went my
The both
okay.
of us.
Most likely to get married in Vegas. It's an impulse buy.
Mm-mm.
We ought to be ashamed of ourselves.
Okay. Most likely to buy an electric car. Thank you, Brittany.
Y'all think I give?
You would. I was just about to say you would get a Prius. You would.
Most
And
likely,
see her now pulling up to the house with that car that
Yeah. Zoom.
them damn hate that damn hybrid sound. I hate it.
Not you sounding like an air conditioner.
um, most likely to get noticed for how they dress. I'm going with three because Drew be dressing cute.
You do.
Y'all see,
Uh, most likely to have the most kids.
Y'all can't beat me.
she's a runner. She's a
Most
track star.
likely, most likely to cry at something. I'm going both of y'all.
I'm doing the both of y'all.
Everybody, honestly, because Neat, you do it too. And I know I'm bad. I'm not denying it. And Brittany knows she bad. But Tanisha, you're in denial.
When y'all get started, I get started. That's how that works.
We're all crying.
Hillary starts it, and then
Yes, and then it's just a domino
it's just
effect,
about yeah.
and then me and Brittany can't hold it in. Okay,
Brittany
most
gets a
like
snotting, it's over with. That's that snot.
most likely to cause a scene in public. Most likely to bring up random. Y'all remember when stories?
It really
It,
is.
it really is kind of all of us. And then the last one is who's most likely to laugh during a serious moment, and that's all of us.
All
Bad.
of y'all. Yeah,
Y'all,
y'all are ridiculous. Y'all are.
Hillary,
It,
I mean Brittany. Don't say no, y'all.
it is because I'm the one that be bringing y'all serious stuff and y'all laugh.
Baby, you want us to laugh or cry?
Let's figure it out, and then days later, let's laugh.
Yo,
Right now, we need
yo,
a
you know what?
solution.
Y'all know what? Brittany and Hillary both made me cuss today. We trying to come up. Hillary, you had clicked out. you had clicked out, but you was gonna click back in. So Brittany sitting there staring in the phone, and I'm asking her questions. So before I knew it, I said, "Hello, is anybody in the home?" Why are you just staring in the camera, idiot? Say something. I'm telling
She
you.
was trying to get. She was asking me, a question like, "What is my solution?" And I'm just staring at her. I'm like,
They had nothing to
she said,
give.
"Hello, is anybody the?"
It's them, y'all. They're an issue. Cause why y'all both making me have to cuss today?
Oh man, that is
You're
hilarious.
impatient.
She's off
Hillary.
her rocker.
Okay, we going to the first question. I think this is like a little cute little first question. Cause y'all know I like to take y'all on the roller coaster. So
Okay.
the first question is cute and fun. Y'all don't gotta tell me if y'all don't want to. But tell me your first crush. Like back in the day, who was your first crush? Like who did you I tell this story all the time by mine. So y'all want a minute? Cause I'll tell mine if y'all need a minute.
Mm-mm.
You can
Is
y'all.
this
I'll go last because it's gonna take me a minute.
Go, Brittany.
mine that as far back as I can remember, has to be DeAndre Lyons. As far back as I can
Why would you
remember.
say that man last name?
Well, I mean, that's as far back as I can remember.
They dated though, so anybody that went to school with us know
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's as far back.
because it's real
Okay.
short. We were in middle school. Do y'all remember Valentino?
The look
Yes,
like the look
That
was.
yes,
He
yes,
looked like
that
somebody out the
that's
Proud family, didn't he?
Tanisha, no, he did not.
Okay. Sorry.
He was real short. I remember him. He was so short and chocolate and cute. I
he
remember him.
was.
The
He
wrong
still
person in
is.
my head then.
Yeah, he
You
was
must
short
do.
chocolate. He was, and he could dress like so good. And we were in
So
middle school
good. And
too.
he wasn't from here. He
He
came from
wasn't from
somewhere
here.
else.
Yeah.
I don't remember
I
him.
remember
Okay.
him.
Mm-hmm.
He was so. I'm trying to think of who he looked like. I can't. Well, I had to find a picture of him and put it
Yeah,
in the group. But I remember him. I remember him.
that would have
Okay.
been my first crush.
My first crush was badass Demarius. Demarius was so bad,
But
y'all.
he was awful. But to this day, I love
He's
me some
still
dude.
cute. He's
I
still
love
so
me
cute.
some dude.
Yeah, that's my
I'ma
dog.
stick beside him. I'ma stick
That's
beside him.
that's my dog, but that was my first crush, and back then he was stuck me worth a damn. But
And now take
yeah,
never mind.
so
Take the
Yeah, leave it
yeah,
alone.
but that's my dog though. That's my dog. But yeah, that was my first crush. Okay, did y'all have a first heartbreak?
tell you something. What I thought was
Mhm.
heartbreaks, it's like it get worse every single. Well, like I don't. What I thought was a heartbreak, it really each time you realize like, oh, something different from each one. So my very first one, I had to say, y'all, when I was do we name are we named I don't care about name dropping because
Oh, you're
it's
fine.
been over 10, 15 years ago. My first real that I can remember like heartbreak, it was when I was in high school and Root broke up with me in front of everybody. And then everybody knew about it. Like that was my first like he hurt my cuz we rode the bus together too, so it was like I had to walk by him like on the bus. Like it was awful, y'all. It was awful. It was.
That
He was the
was
first one I
so
bought some shoes
rude.
for.
Bought shoes.
Yes,
Why
mama
were you
had.
buying shoes in middle school, high school?
No, we was in high school. Like it was my first little boyfriend. Mama let me have a boyfriend. I was the first. The first. My sister was mad because my mama used to like. It was a rule. You cannot date until you was a certain age. I don't remember what the age was, but my mama let me date. She let me date Root. Root. That's when I was living over by the airport in Fairhope. And he was
Mm,
still living in Point Cliff, so we rode the same bus. She had let him come over one time and everything. I had bought him some yellow Chuck Taylors for Christmas. I remember. And I he broke up with me in front of everybody. I did. He did. He did it. He broke up with me in front of everybody out there.
that was so rude.
It was. That was very rude. Very rude. But it's okay. It's
I
okay.
was trying to
He
think
did
of
that.
people who but I was breaking out of hearts. So
Classic.
So you were the heart. You did. You did. You did. No man. Can
who I did dirty?
what's that girl? They live right there by they parents used to. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
I don't have a clue.
Me either. That's exactly who she's talking about.
Get up out of there.
Please,
Get
please.
up
See them
out of
folks in
there.
South.
Get up.
What was his sister name? Yeah.
Hillary!
Yeah. I
Come on. Move on. Move on. Let it go, man. We're gonna have to clip this, Lord. That's
Like, what the
okay.
hell? How did you even remember?
Ooh. Now look at this. Nope. Oh, it's the butt down. My bad. Right bye.
That
Cause
girl
Brittany
stupid.
she's
She
out of
is. She
pocket.
real out of line.
just remember that you did, Tanisha. That boy ain't been right ever since.
We're gonna clip the name. We're gonna clip the name. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It happened
Okay.
about 18 minutes in. I got this.
All right, Hillary, who was your heartbreak?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really remember one, which is like a good thing.
That's how I was. When I wrote the question on my other phone, I didn't put an answer right because I couldn't think of one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. So that was cutesy. Let's go a little bit more serious. Okay. How would you? It's crazy. Yeah. Oh, I want to say a memory, but I just can't on this World Wide
Yeah.
Web.
And I want to say
Um.
once we get off, it's about
Yeah.
that.
How would you handle if your friends didn't like your partner, or vice versa, or your partner didn't like your friends?
Ooh, I would need to clarify why. Is it an issue of personalities or like did you do something? Did either party do something? If it's an issue of personality, I feel like that can be worked out. Like, I mean, I don't expect to have long-winded conversations with Tanisha's fiance and Brittany's boyfriend anyways. Like, yeah, we're gonna joke and kiki, but never at any point do I need to be to the side having long-winded conversations to where my personality and his personality need to match. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I guess we would just need to clarify, is it because somebody did something or what? That's my thoughts.
Yeah, I my thoughts are kind of similar. I feel like it's very important to know why. Is it because your friends are trying to protect you because they are on the outside looking in, and sometimes the people on the outside can see stuff you can't see on the inside because your
Right.
vision is a little bit blurry because you're in love, and love sometimes make you do crazy things. So is it
For sure.
that, or is it just the fact that they don't like him, like like more of a personality type of thing? Either
Mm-hmm.
way, ultimately, my partner is my partner, and if he ain't doing nothing that's harming me mentally, physically, emotionally, then it's ultimately my decision to either stay or run. And if it's nothing that he's doing to harm me, I feel like I can stay. Like, we just gonna have to be like, we gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna have to pray that the friend or whoever, like, get over it, or he get over it. If he don't like my friend, you're gonna have to get over it. But if it's not something that somebody's doing that's harming me, that's what I
Mm-hmm.
would say. If somebody's harming you, then that's a whole different story. Like, I and you're trying to protect me from that, then I have to respect that, and you know what I'm saying. Kind of lean towards, okay, we might need to end this because my friends don't like you because you're doing X, Y, Z, and you're harming me.
Right. What you think, Brittany?
Well, I've been in a situation where my significant other didn't like my friends, but it was more so of he didn't want my friends to figure out who he was. He didn't want to sit down and have a talk with my friends because my friends were gonna be able to see what I couldn't see, and I'm pretty
Mm-hmm.
sure that he knew that. I never want to be put in that position again. It was very uncomfortable because, um, though those are your people. Your good friends are right next, right there next to your man. So it's like it's never where I want to have to choose like damn, should I go eat with my friends? If I do, I'm gonna come back home and then I'm gonna have to hear this. Like he gonna sweat this was XYZ was gonna then there ain't gonna be no peace. Like then it got to the point where I just didn't care no more because for one, like you're not even giving them a chance. You're not even getting to know them. It's like you just know once they sit down and talk to you and start asking you the questions like what is it that you what are your intentions with my friend like that. Like you knew that they were gonna eventually find out like what I should have known a long time ago, but so I've been there. So speaking from from experience, I don't ever want to do it again. But
Mm.
also, like Hillary said, like my friends aren't the ones that have to be with you every single day. Granted, I'm gonna go to them if if I need advice with anything, but it kind of helps if everybody just keep
On the same
keep the peace.
page.
But if they yeah but if they get a vibe from you, like which that like we locked in like that, so if they get a vibe from you that XYZ feeling like this, like maybe you should ask this or that, okay, then we'll go forth with that. But it's your friends aren't gonna put you in a place to where you gonna have to pick between the
If
the
they're
the
true friends, if they're true friends.
yeah, they're never gonna
That's
put you
very
in a place to like choose whether you unless you just getting jet to holiday every day. Then that's when they gonna have to you know choose. Okay, you gonna choose to either be over here or you gonna have some sense and get it together. Because at the end of the day, it's tiring. Like it is. It's tiring having to listen to your friend cry and go through the motions and then you taking them back and doing this and that and third. So it gets tiring. So, you know, um, I think it does, affect both parties. Well, all three parties, the him, the friends and the other person that's in the relationship. So um I just want to say I don't ever want to have to deal with that again. But of course take constructive criticism, listen to what your friends got to say, but if you know like your friends, like if you know them and like it ain't no type of friend that's just trying to, get him out the picture so you can get with him or something like that, like because it is friends out there like that. But thankfully we don't have to worry about any of that, and thankfully we've all had a conversation with each other's significant other, and we don't have the issue. But for the people that do, you
Yeah,
got to
let me
figure out, like
let me
they
clarify.
said.
Like we don't have that issue, guys. It's just a
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
hypothetical question.
so for the people that do, I would really like try to like sit down and talk to him or her and figure out why is it that you don't like her. And 9 times out of 10 it'll be a situation that he had with somebody else down the line, and then they was that person friend, and they was being messy in the situation. Okay, that has nothing to do with me. Let's move along. We're adults here. Let's move it on along. But yeah, definitely figure out what the root of that issue is, because some people be having hidden agendas. But that was a good question.
Some
That
people
was
do
a good
have
question.
hidden agendas, but I feel like it is important to respect your friend's perspective. But also, there's a thin line between with some friendships. It's a thin line between respecting their perspective and letting them dictate your life. And so, like I said, we don't
Mm-hmm.
have this issue because I just put my man on FaceTime with these fools the other day. So we don't have that issue. But it was just a hypothetical question. So, okay, moving right along. I know we talk about like motherhood a lot, but I really want to talk about this question. Tell me a black motherhood slash cultural tradition worth keeping. And I'll go first because I think like when I become a mom, the black traditions that I want to keep is keeping faith at the center, like praying over my kids, making sure they know who God is. And I really want to do like a Sunday dinner. Like every Sunday we sit down and have Sunday dinner because I didn't have that. But like I really like wish that I did. You know what I'm saying? Like every Sunday we know that the family gonna get together and we gonna have us a good meal and just laugh, talk, all the things. And the other one is like letting the village raise your children. I've said on another podcast, like I want us to have like a homestead, and y'all can chastise my kids all you want, because it takes a village truly to raise a kid. And so those three things would be the cultural, like motherhood things that I would want to incorporate in my children's lives. Which I got.
Go ahead, Brittany.
Oh, I've actually, not judging my mama because I think my mama did a wonderful job of raising four girls, but it's a lot of things that my mom did when we were younger that I don't want to do with my kids. Just because my mama, like, it was my mama stayed in she stayed in work mode a lot because she had to. Like, she had four kids and a deadbeat baby daddy. So, it's like she stayed she stayed in that mommy mode. So I agree with Nee with the Sunday dinner. That's the time, to reset, relax. But another thing that I want to incorporate, like, my mama, she gave us weeks when it was time to do the kitchen. Because as a mother, it's tiring coming home from work. You gotta cook, then you gotta feed the children, gotta make sure the children get a bath, you gotta do homework, and then you gotta go clean the kitchen. That's one let okay, we're about to start back having weeks. We got to have weeks. But the thing is, I'm not going to like make them do it. I'm going to show them how to do it the correct way because if my mama woke up and she did not like pots to be soaked overnight. Oh, she did not like that. Do not sit no spaghetti pot in the sink and put no soap in it and let it soak. Try to let it soften up or something like that. Frank ain't play that. She want her kitchen spotless before she go to bed. So it's just I'm gonna, I want to more so just um keep some traditions, but some take them away. But Sunday dinner would be one, and more responsibility wise, like, because we raising somebody else husbands and wives. So I don't ever want mine to leave up out of here and think it's my mama job to wash my clothes and my mama job to wash these dishes. Like, the time is now, especially for my oldest two. The time is now. So and like my mama, with all girls, we grew up like it was our job to hold the house down. I got my mama didn't have a son she had to raise, but now I got one. But I'm, want to raise him to, know that you got to pitch in too around the house. Like, a man's job ain't just take out the trash and then, just no. You can pitch in and do some things too. So does that answer the question? Did I answer the question correctly? Okay.
Okay. Okay, so I agree with everything y'all just said. Um, Yuri does, like, he has chores around the house, but also, like, he know his job is to bring the laundry to the laundry room, and I will do the laundry. Like, so he knows, like, you need to be able to take care of a household because I don't want somebody little funky daughter mooching off of you. So you need to be able to hold your own household down just in case you're a single man for a minute. Outside of that, mine are actually very light. When Yuri graduates high school, um, if he decides to go to college, it's not mandatory for me. I want him to do whatever is going to be most productive for him. College is not for everybody. If he does go to college, when he comes home from college, he can stay with me.
Mm-hmm.
I have no desire for him to be kicked out. I would want him to stay with me, save up as much money as possible, and then go out and be a productive human. But, like, don't
Mm-hmm.
try to get it out the mud like your mom had to do, because you don't have to do that. Also, I'm gonna grease him up every chance I get.
Every
I'm
time.
lathering him down.
Every time. Do not send my babies out the house without lotion in
Yes,
their arms and legs and their face. Like, what are we talking about?
exactly. My
Oh,
And
baby is
the
greased
y'all,
up, and I love it.
the
And
grease
somebody
and
asked me, it was a black man. He said, "Why Yuri so greased up today?" I said, "Because when he in his 40s, he gonna have skin like his mama." And he ain't say nothing else, cause he know. But yes, I love to grease my baby up. I do. And
grease,
he
and he
said,
and my
just got
"Mama,
some
grandma,
chocolate enhanced.
my yes,
yes,
but my grandma always told me do not go out the house with holy underwear on. And so I am gonna,
yep,
so that I feel like that's another like when you go out, be presentable, but also
Be
put on some
presentable.
decent underwear. Yeah. Okay.
make it at least kind of match."
Right.
Something could happen. You could be in a tragic car wreck and they got
That's
to
what she
cut you up, and
always
now you
say.
got on hold the drop.
Yeah, she used to always say, "Don't wear no holder drawers up out of here." And so to this day, I live by that. Like, if my underwear get a hole in it, they going in the trash because I can't even wear them because my grandma told me don't wear them
Right.
out. Okay, another like parenting topic: old school parenting versus new school parenting. What went wrong? Because these kids are something different. So, in y'all opinion, what what changed? Like, what was the change that just kind of took
They
us
don't
on a
make kids
downhill
stay in the
slope?
kids' place. They don't make these kids stay in the kids' place. Like, we didn't get to sit up and listen to adult conversations. And I don't let Yuri sit up and listen to adult conversations. Go on about your business. Go play with a Pokemon card. But that's the problem. And then they don't have any respect. Like, if you don't
Mm-hmm.
Literally,
establish to your child that you need to respect adults, why would they know to respect adults? If they talk to you crazy, they'll talk to me crazy.
anybody
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
So, right. So,
For
yeah, I think
for that
just
one,
to
I
let
had put
that.
like I that's literally part of what I put. I put like I felt like old school parenting carried more respect, strictness, and clarity. Where now new school parents is having to deal with like social media and the media teaching your kids stuff that like it's stuff that I was never exposed to until I got a certain age or an
Mm-hmm.
adult
Right.
that these kids are getting exposed
Right.
to way
Very
earlier.
early on. Yeah.
Yes, and I don't think that that's okay because, and then like we had to go outside and play. Like these kids don't gonna go outside and play no more. Like I literally ride up and down my neighborhood and I never see kids outside playing. Like we was outside playing ding dong ditch, egging houses. Like these kids are just zoned into these electronic devices and they are becoming these anxious little kids that's going to turn into anxious little adults that don't know how to have regular conversations with regular people. Like I feel like we is on a downhill slope. But that's
We were talking about the lost art. This was me and Margie. We were talking about the lost art of like conversation, right? So
yeah.
we can talk to each other. We will literally, y'all don't know this, but we will be on the phone for like 3-4 hours talking about nothing. But the
Mm-hmm.
conversation just keeps going. And she was saying basically her husband, once he phases out, it's this like Gen Z and Gen whatever to where they can't have a normal conversation. So when you are in a position like marketing or something where you just need to have a relationship with somebody who's a client of yours, you can't have a decent conversation. Like you can probably text and say, "Hey, how are you?" But like in
Right.
person, like Nee said, it's just anxious adults who cannot adult well
Right.
if it's not on social media or through a device, and it's sad.
I was talking
It
to
is.
this I was talking to this real estate real quick. I was talking to this real estate guy that was teaching a class and he was saying like he have to know the age of his clients because the older clients he can call and say, "Hey, I need this," and blah blah. But the younger clients he have to text. They don't like talking on the phone, and that is so true. Like we have entered an era where you text everything you need.
Just text me.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes. And so like that's why I feel like it's a lot of things. I'm not a texter, and y'all know this. Y'all know if you text me something, I can get back to you within 3 to 5 business days. But if you call me, I'm going to pick up the phone immediately. Just because I'm not 17. I'm not finna be doing all this texting. If you need me and you need me immediately, just call me and tell me what you need.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the issue nowadays, um, these parents want to be their children's friend. Don't want their children to be mad at them. Can't stand, when their children, their daughters, then entered into these teenage and got these attitudes, and then the children, oh, I don't want her to be mad at me. I don't give a damn. I don't, because
Truly.
one thing my mama told me when I was younger, and I agree. If your child ain't scared of you, you got a problem. And everybody be like, I don't want my child to be scared of me. I do. Because every time you make a decision or every time you go to do something ridiculous, you gonna think, oh, my mama gonna kill me, my mama gonna beat my
like
ass or something like
like
that. Like
a
if
healthy
you
level
if
of
these
fear.
sh-
Like a healthy
Yeah,
level of
Right.
fear.
and
Yeah.
It's
because if they don't have that, they're gonna disrespect you. If they don't have that, they not gonna give a damn about what you tell them to or what not to do. So mine, I
it's
want mine. Go ahead, Drew.
it's like reverence versus
Yeah,
that, like we gotta it's for us three personally, it's certain things we do not do or say because we reverence what God would think, right? We know that goes against him, and it's like the same thing for your kid. Like that kid is gonna know my mom would be really disappointed if she knew I did XYZ. I reverence her, I respect her enough to not even do that.
Right.
So that, I think
because
that's
if I
very
do,
right.
And
What
and
you
like,
were
that's the
so
saying,
what
thing,
I
Yuri?
was
like,
saying
and
was
that's the thing.
like a healthy fear, because like I, like me personally, I wouldn't want my kids so scared of me that they couldn't come talk to me about certain stuff. But you need to, if I look
Yeah,
at you a
not like
certain
that.
way,
Yeah,
you need to know, I mean,
you
stop.
need to
And I mean
know,
stop
tighten up.
now.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you might have a no limit soldier like mine that will you'll give them the look and he's still
Not
gonna
a no
try you.
limit
So
soldier.
that's when you just got to yeah, then you have to just reach out and touch him. But yeah, like I don't like, I got a daughter, in her teens and teenager. And I don't get mad. I don't care because I'm not here. It ain't nothing that I'm gonna tell you that's wrong. Because and I'm
Right.
gonna give you that tough love that you need for out here because out here when you get out here in the adult and especially in high school, they gonna chew you up and spit you out. So therefore I'm building that up for you. You can't go out here in this world and pussyfoot because these are real different type of people out here. So it's like I'm the number one person that all of them need to be that and they are scared of. And
Right.
I'm fine with that because at the end of the day, like I said, we're raising somebody's
The
husband and
next
wife.
generation,
And
yeah, yeah.
yes.
And
Literally.
it
So it's
Literally.
also
like,
it goes back to like what you just said, Brittany, because I'm working on this. Me and Yuri's dad are working on this with Yuri, but like Yuri is very much so a kid who is raised off of love, and other kids are raised off survival. So he is
mhm,
certain things that other kids do that Yuri just cannot understand. And like his skin is so much softer because he not fighting for things that other kids are fighting for. You know what I mean? Like he get attention, he get love, he get all the things versus a kid who just out here fighting. You know what I mean?
mhm,
Like their home life is awful. So
And
it's
they begin
yeah,
to look for
it's
love in all the wrong places, which is another whole totally different
and then they're just
discussion.
angry.
Yeah.
Right.
mhm,
But then they're also angry. And so they don't interact from a place of love. They're just mad, angry kids because when I go home, my mama beating me. Or when I go home, it's no food. You know what I mean? So it's hard to raise your kids to navigate that because you got to realize everybody's intentions are not the same as yours and everybody's not as
mhm,
pure as you. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
That was a good
Um,
point. That was a good question.
mhm.
yeah. So next question is, with all the craziness going on in the world, I think it's important to find joy in the small things. Tell me your small thing.
And it cannot be our kids or it can be our kid.
No, not your kids. Anything, something
Because
other than
Yuri
your
is
kids.
hilarious.
The boy is funny for real.
It's ridiculous.
But
Okay.
beside anything other than like your
Um,
kids, your family.
Me and Yuri like to play pickleball. Like that really is like our thing. So we keep our pickleball stuff in the car at all times. If something we just talked about it today, we made a date that we're going Friday to play pickleball. And it's just something that we do, one, because we all need to be moving our bodies more. But also it's a little thing that we have, like you want to play pickleball? Sometimes he my partner, sometimes he my opponent, but like that's our happy thing. We love it. And we invite people and everything. So that's my little thing.
it depends on um what has me in the mood. Um, one of the things that I keep to myself that I like to do is if y'all notice, if you ever paid attention to you ride down 181.
Oh, she finished at the airplanes, y'all. Is it the airplane?
I do like the airplanes. I do. Yes, I like the
I
airplanes.
knew you were like, if
And
we know this, girl, we know
yes,
you better than
I
you
will
know you.
ride. I will go out my way just to see if the airplanes are taking off. Like I don't know why. I like it. Or if I'm on the way home, um, I'll take this road here, and they got some donkeys on the side of the road. You got some little baby donkeys, cute. Like they just melt my heart every time, and I'm like, and I feel better. Or either I'll do something like I've always been like that. Like if I'm having a bad day, I'll find something nice to do for somebody else just to make
Yeah,
somebody else smile, and that'll make me feel better. Or either I'll go in there and cook, but that's been my last resort here lately. But yeah, those are my two. I will go out of my way to go find me some baby donkeys or a baby cow or anything.
that's cute.
Or go find me some airplanes. That's why I be telling people send me airplane videos. I love them. I love them. I do.
Okay.
That's cute.
That is cute. My small things, oh, it's three of them really. Music, books, and massages. Hit me with any three of those things and you got me. You have it, hello.
I do love a good massage.
Yes,
Love a good
massages.
massage.
And like if I'm in a mood, I'm probably gonna turn on some music. Probably gonna turn on some
Y'all
music.
both really like music a lot.
I do.
Yes.
Like Brittany have us in the Key Sweat Hotel every freaking time.
Hear that baby making music?
Well, that's
Like,
because
She
Brittany
take
and
it
likes
too
y'all remember?
far.
Brittany likes sex
I will.
music. I just like neo soul or like old school R&B. Like I just like jazz. Like I go to this little jazz club up here. Like it's not even a club because it ain't a club. It's older. It's an older crowd. But
Little
like just
lounge.
Yeah.
yeah. But like just music just soothes my soul. Like if I'm in a mood, I'm gonna turn on like my TVs never come on unless it's somebody over here. Unless it's just something I really want to watch. But every day my surround sound is on playing some kind of music.
And that's crazy. Like I did. I used to be real bad with like baby making music. I turn me on some Keith Sweat or some R. Kelly real fast. But it's like now I
It
will
was
pull up that bet. I pull up that blues playlist, and I'm telling you, I will go to the hole in the wall all day. Like I will.
Brittany
I
did send me
will.
that
favorite
blue.
blues song.
What's my favorite blues song?
Yeah.
It got to be "Same Place, Same Time" by Jesse Graham. It's either
You gonna have to sing it for me a little bit so I can know what it is. Just a
Please,
little tune.
please
I
don't
want
get
to
her to
play
sing.
it. Like I'm ready to play.
Down.
Like
Just give me a little something, something.
Brittany did send me that blue. Brittany did send me that blues
into that
playlist
blues playlist and tell me you don't be playing that playlist
all the time.
all the time.
But
Fire, fire.
I don't
Then
have
there's
a
another one
favorite
called.
blues. I don't have a favorite blues song, but I have a favorite blues artist, and it's Vibrato. I can listen to Vibrato all day, every day.
I knew you was gonna say vibrato. The girl is obsessed with the man. It's
I'm missing you,
ridiculous.
Love,
baby. Ain't that?
yes, I love
Yeah.
me some Vibrato, babe.
Pick a favorite blues artist. I'm gonna go like super, super old school, and it's gonna be Johnny Taylor. Cause
Okay,
anytime
sugar
you
on the
hear
floor.
them
Johnny and Marvin.
Yeah.
Johnny and Marvin Cease. Baby,
Oh, that
please.
Marvin Cease, baby. Yeah, yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
can't y'all can't fool y'all can't fool with Mr. Candy Looker himself.
that man was awful for that song
He
though.
was.
He was
He was because
absolutely
you
awful.
know what? When I really started listening to blues, because grown folks used to be like, "Don't nobody want to hear all that. All y'all talk about is sex." Y'all was too, and y'all invented side bitches way back in the 80s and 90s. Like, and we
Yeah.
Betty
just didn't know what
Wright.
we were singing. Yeah, and
Betty
Betty
was out
Wright
of
proved
control.
that to us. Did
Betty Wright
She
was
was
dead
awful.
wrong.
she was rest her soul, but she had no business telling us that having a piece of man is better than having no man at all. She was dead wrong for that.
And
She
then she
was.
made 2 or 3 follow-up songs to it.
Yeah, did after the pain.
Betty.
Yeah, I know you're laughing. Those of you, yeah, we are. We are, Betty. We are. Because explain
Okay.
to me this shit you done got us in. Explain to me this shit you done got us in. Wait a minute, y'all. Y'all know she got another one after that. From pain to joy. Yeah. Betty was all over the place. She did. She did
She
her
was
big
right.
one. She was. That same man
Okay.
ended up bringing her joy. That's crazy to me. I love
That's
that for her.
wild. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, last question, y'all. Because we had 50 minutes and I ain't even really mean to go this long. Okay, this is a more serious one. I would say, tell me a moment when you knew that that was nothing but God.
Uh,
Like in your
Don't
head, you
take it
y'all what?
said,
serious, big dog.
like that was nothing but God.
I have one. With Major, I'll never forget one time. He was going through some issues, and we went for a follow up. We were expecting, to go forward with some stuff, and they was like, he looks fine. He looks perfectly fine. Like, his numbers are where they need to be. Like, he looks perfectly fine. And then, like, just a few days ago, our world was in shambles. Like, why is this like this? Why is this like this? And then, once you put that information in the right people's hands, them praying people, like, when we went back, I was like, that wasn't nobody but God, because we ain't do nothing different. Like, we did,
Right.
everything that, we've been doing everything the same. Wasn't no help or no medication or nothing, because at the end of the day, God has the final say. So, once we went back and everything was perfectly fine, I was like, oh, that wasn't nobody but God. You really got to put the information. Like, that's why another, like, stuff be so private. Everybody don't really, some people, what I have learned, especially, and you can clip this out if you want to, Hillary, but one thing I have learned, especially being on this podcast, people will see, your happiness, and people really do prey on your downfall. So it's
Mm,
like you can't share everything with everybody. So, when that situation happened with my kid, I shared that with the people that I knew. Okay, we ain't gonna sit up. They ain't finna sit up and put my baby information over here and this person and this person. No, we gonna keep this here. We gonna pray about him, and we gonna get to where we need to be. And
that
that's
man.
just what happened. So,
Yeah, I'm not
you
clipping it
know,
unless you just want it clipped.
no, because everybody, you just, you know, and it also comes from after you go through a lot of things, you realize that that's where your strength is gonna come from. That's where your help is gonna come from. Like, at the end of the day, a lot of stuff I have, just done away with it, because I know at the end of the day, God gonna work it out. Like, I could be done with school shopping, I ain't got $5 to my name, but God gonna work it out some type of way. Okay,
Man,
that's fine. Look at that financial blessing that came up out of nowhere. So it's just,
right.
you know, God be doing his big one over here.
Mm-hmm. I'll do mine. Literally, there's nothing that I can do apart from God for me personally. Like when I wake up, I'm like, thank you, God, for waking me up. So I might walk to my car. Thank you for letting me have the strength to walk to my car. So, and everything, I do want to give God the praise for just whatever he does for
God is
everything that he
amazing.
does for me, right?
God is so
But in
amazing.
particular, absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely. But November 2023, I got into that wreck, right? And so truth be told, I was texting when I had that wreck, right? Was for sure texting. And the light was green and the cars were supposed to have went, but for whatever reason, two cars up, the guy stopped short. And so when by the time, and again, this was nothing but a blessing, by the time I looked up, God was good enough to give me the sense to veer to the left to where Yuri walked away unscathed. I was honestly unscathed. They were like, "How are you okay?" Like I didn't have a single injury, and I sent y'all the picture. The car was crushed. My hood was crushed. But that was nothing but God, because if I had not have looked up when I did, it was gonna be very, very, very bad.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I just thank God for it. But literally, I was texting, arguing in a text message, and that's why I barely pick up my phone now. Like if I'm driving, I might talk to somebody like through the speaker, but as far as touching a phone, no. And I think like I was just being foolish to know that my baby in this car with me
Mm-hmm.
and to be texting. Like it was just stupid. So I thank God, because honey, I could very well not be here to tell y'all this story today. So definitely a God thing.
Okay. First, I want to say that every time I make it back to the United States from out of the country, I say thank you, God, because that was nothing but God. Like I've been to 20 something countries, and God protects me every time without fail. But the particular story that I'm gonna tell is a story that I don't think I've ever told. And it was when I was my last day of nursing school, y'all. We had our final exam, and I don't remember the exact numbers, but say we were supposed to make an 80. I made like a 76 or something like that. Like technically failed this test, right? I went to my car, got in my car, and I said a prayer, right? I was just like, God, like, I was so stressed out this day. And usually I'm an okay test taker, but this particular day I was just so stressed for some reason. Anyway, I go to my car, I say a prayer, and I walk back into the school thinking that I'm going to have to, like, figure out how to register for the next semester. And that lady said, congratulations, Ms. Robinson. We're submitting your stuff to the Board of Nursing so you can sit for your boards. There was, to this day, I don't know where those extra points came from other than God. Like, because I was a few points shy of that test, and you had to pass that test to finish the course, like to finish the the program. So I don't like that was nothing but God. Like I was literally going there to tell her like, what do I need to do to register for the next semester? And that lady said, "Congratulations, Miss Robinson. We're submitting your stuff to the Board of Nursing." Like that was God. And so I would never forget in that moment. Like I teared up because I was like, "Oh my God, thank you, God!" Like I don't like, you know what I'm saying? So that for me, that was my moment of like, that was nothing but God, because that was not supposed to happen like that.
Mm-hmm.
You have told me that story before. I don't know what we were talking
Okay.
about, but yeah, you told me that story before. And
See how I just be telling
yeah,
Hillary
I
every
mean,
damn thing?
again, that's a very small. I wish she would stop. I would like to have my peace every now and then. But no, God, I'm telling you, God really He carries us for real. So we don't know what y'all
Amen.
believe in, but we do know that Jesus Christ is our Lord and Savior.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I hope.
I do want to say like thank you God for everything, because I really am a blessed girl. But that's all I got for y'all tonight. Like that's all I got, y'all.
Good job.
Yeah.
You sure
All
enjoyed
right, so
it.
I
yeah,
did. Those are
I
some good
had
questions.
fun. Yeah, so next week is Hillary, and like I always say, I taught her well, so she gonna bring y'all something good. Thank y'all for joining us. Thank y'all for joining us on week 8, y'all. 8 weeks of You're on Mute.
Week
Eight,
8.
8 weeks.
Yes. We love y'all so much. And yeah.
Okay.
See y'all next
Any
week.
departing word?
Anybody got anything to say?
Y'all don't.
I don't have anything to tell them.
Y'all give me some suggestions down below. I'm struggling, child. Tell me what
Struggling with
y'all want to
what?
hear. Like for episode 9. Give me some good topics, suggestions, ideas. You know what I'm saying? Do that.
Let us know what y'all want to hear, what y'all want us to talk about.
Per.
We'll see y'all
All
next
right,
week.
bye.
All